If you are still doing tasks manually every day, most likely is that you're burning money and time every day. So in this video, I will show you how to use Zoho Flow so that you can automate your whole business without typing a single line of code. So in a few minutes, you'll have your first automation running. Let's start. Zoho Flow is basically an automation hub. And that means that you can connect different applications from inside or outside of Zoho, create workflows with those applications, and trigger actions automatically based on that event. Okay. So basically, it's just like a digital glue between different systems and applications. As you can see here on this screenshot on their landing page, it's like, for example, whenever a ticket is created in Zoho Desk, then it's searching for that contact in the CRM and deciding if the deal related to that person is greater than $10,000. And if it is, then it will just fetch a ticket in Zoho Desk. And if the status is still open, it notifies over Slack. Otherwise, just sending an email. Sound complex, but very simple because no script was created to do that. Probably this was created in 5 minutes. And that's what we are going to do in this video. So I have Zoho Flow already open here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new flow. If your screen doesn't look exactly as mine, you can just click on this blue button that says create flow. Okay. And I will just give it a name. So integrate Zoho Forms and notify. Just giving it a random name. Once we have given the name, we have to select what's going to be the trigger, right? So in this case, we want just an app. If you want to cover any other of those triggers, just let me know in the comments and I'll make a video about it. So just selecting an app, you can see here all the apps that are available in Zoho Flow. There are a bunch. So right now we only need Zoho Forms. Basically, what we are doing is whenever someone submits a form, we want to notify someone in the company if this is coming from a person with a certain domain. Let's say it's gymautomationstudio.com, and it will just take that as a priority submission. Okay. Once we selected Zoho Forms, it will ask us to select or be more specific in what will be the trigger for this flow. So I'm just going to select entry submitted and click on next. And I am going to select the form. We only have one form here, so it's not necessary to select any other different form. Great. So we are in the builder right now, and we can start creating some automations. So we have two tabs here on the top. One is apps, and the other one is logic. So apps, it's surprisingly giving you the list of all the applications that could be integrated with Zoho Flow. And there are different actions. Like, for example, this application, you can add a contact, remove a campaign. If you want to search if there's an application matching your needs here, you can do it. What we're going to do is go to logic. And here we have different controls. For example, setting a variable, a decision, delaying it for a certain period of time, or calling a different subflow or flow inside of um, subflow on the list of flows that you have. We also have webhooks, notifications, custom functions. This is pretty great. Like you can create a function and it will execute it here every time. Some commands and different on-premise options. These are specific for on-premises. Okay, so we are going to give it here a decision element, and I'm just gonna select for the list of fields that are coming from this form, which is this form, just showing it to you. So we have name, phone, email. Those are the ones that we really care about. So if the email in the form contains Gym Automation Studio, then we want to take it as a priority lead. So I'm just going to priority lead. Perfect. So if this condition is matched, then we want to send a notification to someone in the company. So let's say we're going to do Eric at dealspring.dev. It's going to get here a name. And so if you want to use variables from the form or any other application that you want to integrate here, you can do it. So I'm typing here the message, and let's say I want to just type the full name. So I can select while I'm editing here the first name, give it a space, just so that it looks more natural. Last name, then let's do email. I am selecting the email here. And let's do the phone just because. That's how you can use the variables in the system. And you also have few variables that are always the same. For example, the current date. That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna click on done. And that's pretty much it. So the automation is ready. We can turn it on. So to do that, I will just click the button here on the top right, and this will change to blue, meaning that the automation is active. So what I'm gonna do is come here to the form, just give it some information. And I will submit the form. Great. Now going back to Flow, I can check on this tab that says history. See that says history here in the top. So actually, I just got the notification, so I know it's working. But basically, it will give you all the list of executions this Flow has had. So just selecting one of them, and it will tell you if it worked or if it didn't work. If it didn't work, it will just say it's a failure in red. But this time it worked. So it's just saying that it sent the email, that the form was coming with this submission details. If it actually went through the decision step, which it did, and then since the domain contained Gym Automation Studio, that's why it sent the email. But if it was not a Gym Automation Studio email, so let's try now. Adam Adams, why not? Phone number here, and let's just do Adams testing.com. Just clicking here on submit, and we should see now in Flow that it's not going to send the email. Okay. As you can see here, it stopped at this step because we don't have a Gym Automation email. So it's working, and that's it. It's pretty simple. That's how you can integrate different tasks, different applications. Yeah. If you ever want to know more about Zoho Flow, just let me know in the comments. I'll answer to you and I'll post the video wherever you need. So, yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we will talk Until the next video. Bye bye.